All right, let's get right into it. We are seeing a huge shift happening in AI right now. We're moving away from those generic chatbots we've all been using to something way more powerful. Personalized AI agents. So today, we're going to break down the massive battle brewing between the three big players, Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI, as they all race to define how we're going to work with AI from now on.
And this quote really gets to the heart of it all. See, this isn't just a simple comparison of who has the coolest new feature. No, this is a full-blown strategic war for your entire digital workspace. Each one of these companies wants their platform to be the one place you live and breathe, the place where all your AI-powered work gets done. Why? So it becomes super inconvenient for you to ever think about leaving.
So, you might be asking, why is this big change happening right now? Well, it all starts with a problem that I'm sure you've felt. You know, you spend all this time crafting the perfect prompt for your AI assistant, you get a great result, but then, the next time you need it, you're starting from scratch, you've got to type it all out again, re-explain everything. It's not efficient.
Now, the experts have a fancy term for this: cognitive and procedural overhead. All that really means is that it's a huge pain to constantly repeat yourself. Every single time you open a new chat, you're basically reteaching the AI from square one. And this is the exact problem that these new personalized agents are built to solve.
And this table just lays it out perfectly. A normal chat? That's a one-and-done conversation. But a custom agent, like what Google is calling a gem? Well, that's a whole different ballgame. It's a persistent, specialized assistant. I mean, look at the difference. Your instructions are saved, you can add your own files as a knowledge base, the responses are actually tailored to you. It stops being just a tool and becomes a reusable expert you can call on anytime.
So, just so we're all on the same page, what exactly is a personalized AI agent? It's not just a chatbot that remembers your name. Think of it as a custom-built version of an AI that you have personally trained to be an expert in one specific thing. It's like you're building out your own personal team of specialized AI coworkers.
Okay, so this brings us to the main event, the big strategic showdown. Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI, they are all building these agents. But, and this is the fascinating part, they're going about it in completely different ways, and they're aiming at totally different people.
Let's just break down these game plans. Google is going for the bottom-up approach. They're trying to get millions, even billions of regular people like you and me to use their agents for free. The hope is that we'll love them so much, we'll drag their whole Google workspace into our jobs. Microsoft, they're doing the complete opposite. It's a top-down strategy, aimed at big corporations. They're selling tools to IT departments to solve big organizational headaches. And OpenAI, they're taking a third path, the marketplace. They're betting on a whole creator economy where anybody can build, share, and maybe even sell their own AI assistant.
And no surprise, how they plan to make money reflects these strategies perfectly. Google is making personal agent creation totally free. They're playing the long game, trying to win market share first and worry about making money later. Microsoft is basically bundling their tools into those already expensive enterprise licenses that companies pay for. And OpenAI, they're charging you right out of the gate. You need a paid subscription just to get in the door and start building.
Now, how you actually find and share these things is another huge difference. With Google, right now you can't. There's no marketplace. Everything is private, which gives them a lot of control, but makes it impossible to discover what others have made. Microsoft keeps everything locked down inside a single company's walls. But OpenAI, they have a wide-open public marketplace, and that gives them a massive head start when it comes to building a real community around these custom AIs.
So what does all this boil down to for you, sitting here right now? Well, the most immediate, tangible difference is one simple thing: the price.
If you want to jump in and build your own personalized AI agent using Google's platform, the cost to get started is exactly zero. Nothing. This is the heart of their strategy: get rid of every single barrier to entry.
But if you want to build that same kind of thing over on OpenAI's platform, you're going to need that ChatGPT Plus subscription, and that's about $20 a month. That single difference in price, 0 versus 20, it just perfectly captures the completely different worlds these two companies are trying to build.
Okay, let's zoom back out. We've looked at the strategies, the pricing, the sharing. What's the end game here? What is the ultimate prize they are all fighting for in this massive competition?
It comes down to two words: ecosystem lock-in. The goal for each of these companies is to weave their platform so deeply into your day-to-day work, your files, your emails, your calendar, that the thought of ever switching to a competitor just feels like a giant, expensive nightmare.
It's not about being a tool you use, it's about becoming the digital world you live in.
For us, the actual users, all this competition is a really good thing. It means we get access to incredibly powerful tools that save us time and give us more consistent, predictable results. And because they can plug into our own data, like a Google Drive, they become truly personal. And maybe best of all, with free options coming out, the power to create your own specialized AI is being put into everybody's hands.
But of course, it's not a perfect world. Finding these great custom agents can be really tough if there's no marketplace. You'll hit weird limits, like only being able to build them on a desktop computer. And yeah, for some platforms, there's that price tag. But honestly, the biggest hurdles are learning how to write good instructions, and, this is the big one, being able to actually trust what the AI tells you.
And that whole idea of trust is absolutely critical. Researchers are really digging into this. They're asking people who use these tools a very simple but very revealing question. Tell me about a time the agent blew your mind. And now tell me about a time it completely failed you. Because for these tools to really catch on, they can't just be powerful. They have to be reliable. We have to know we can count on them day in and day out.
So, where does all this go from here? If we look at the research and the current trends, we can start to see the faint outline of a future where these personalized agents are just as common as email or a spreadsheet.
We're likely going to see three major things happen. First, that ecosystem war between Google and Microsoft, it is going to get way more intense. Second, these tools are going to evolve. They'll go from just talking to us to actually doing things for us, completing complex tasks all on their own. And third, you're going to see a whole new AI economy pop up, a marketplace for super specialized agents, creating brand new jobs for experts in just about every field you can imagine.
And that leaves us with the one final crucial question that this whole battle brings up. In the end, this isn't just about picking an AI tool. It's about picking your entire digital environment. So, as these platforms grow and fight for your attention, the real choice you're going to have to make is, which digital world do you want to work in?